Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello, Arijit. Hello, the world from Kuala Lumpur. I'm wonderful and I'm so happy to have you here again. How are you?
I am doing perfectly fine, doing absolutely well. I'm just ready for my travel, so I'll be traveling really early morning tomorrow, which is like 3 a.m. the
Yeah,
flight.
of
But
course,
before
we
that,
both are
we are
busy
talking.
traveling.
Yeah. So just before that, we are talking, and we are probably talking about your experience in Kuala Lumpur, meeting with a couple of companies and their founders. Could you please explain about the products so that maybe we can talk a little bit about how we can practically update the ecosystem with the help of technology?
Sure. When I give you one of my most recent example, which I had a meeting today. It's not 24 hours. Today I met a very successful business owner who is a founder of his own medical products, is very active into health wellness. Today we had a very short discussion together, and once we met, he told me like, okay, guys, I really want you to join my business. I met many people, in his exhibition, in the heart of Kuala Lumpur in Twin Tower. I was like, yeah, I was wondering why everyone is there. I was like, how you invited these old people to come here to join you for your business, to listen to you and all of your mentors. He said, look, before I was working traditionally, I had my own traditional business, the same product, but the business module was totally different. It was totally traditional. I was hiring sell people to make the sales for me, for all the products, for themselves to get commission, and for him, of course, for his own company, for the co-founders as well. And he said, although his products are from Japan and they're very nice products, amazing products that I can say they all are unique. But unfortunately, he said, for 3 years, I was like, his expenditures was much higher than his revenue, and even is the revenue part, the loss were more than revenue. He was losing more. Even it was no pandemic. I'm talking before pandemic. There was no COVID. Then he he started changing his own business module to make it online, to upgrade his business structure, and whatever he does online, to which matches to this technology world, the world of technology.
True.
And then I asked him, okay, how technology helped you? Now you are doing amazingly. I can see many people. They are, all are here. They're interested to know about your product, even about your business, what you're doing. They're catching pros with you. And now I think you're doing amazingly. He said, yes, I am. And I give my big thanks to technology. Technology could help me to have my own business, multi-level marketing with many people worldwide. After 5 years, he could open his own market in more than 96 countries, included Malaysia and India. And it was like, wow, it's really interesting. And he said, one more thing I need to tell you. I never ever asked for any investor. The only thing who helped me is technology. Through technology, I could, like a very sharply increase through his income. He really could build his own brand, to introduce, to promote his brand, not only Malaysia, not only Indonesia, not only Thailand, but the world. And even until now, he got many steps, many people that are working for themselves. Why? Just because the technology is there. And one thing he told me, which was so wonderful to me, is that if technology is one day there is no technology, there will I won't be there as well. I will work. I will grow as long as technology is there. And once the technology is gone, I will be gone as well. So that's why I would be interested to talk about that for tonight's session, to give the awareness to our audience how good technology is. Technology plays very main role in everyone's business.
Yeah, true.
It's just one example. It's just one example I'm giving.
True. So when you
Yeah.
talk about technology as a technology vertical, to be very honest, technology plays basically a catalyst to enhance anyone's business. And technology doesn't mean that you have to go with the IT. IT is a part of technology.
That's
So
right.
IT is
Yeah.
information technology. So the example that you give is mainly more on going towards basically creating a portal and creating the MLM structure. Because in MLM structure, guys, you really don't need to raise fund. I mean, this is a complete proven model in MLM that you can grow exponentially if you have a product, and
Yeah.
people can earn money, they can become big, which is completely fine, because in that case, people usually invest in your business. So they buy your product, they join in your business by paying a subscription fees. Then they bring other people in the network, they get commission. That's how the entire MLM structure works. So this is not a, you can say, industry vertical that usually a traditional business model can work. This is a business model where you have a product, and that product is probably uh, related to either skincare or maybe something related to health.
Yes.
Some people create some games with MLM. Some people create crypto with MLM. So there are different kind of verticals in business.
Exactly. Different products. Yes.
Yeah, but what I intend to share with the audience, apart from MLM, because MLM is not actually a very interesting model for accelerator or acceleration or
That's right. That's right.
yeah, but if we talk about a traditional business, which is probably, I would love to take example of, say, somebody have got a skincare treatment product. So in South Korea, if you know, there are a lot of skincare treatment companies, and they have their own
Yes.
product. So what happens if you create an entire ecosystem with these kind of healthcare products? In today's world, blockchain plays a very vital role in that. Even in the example that you gave, there also blockchain plays a very vital role. For an example, if you have created an MLM software, now in MLM, when you do KYC of a person, meaning you are checking, know your customer, you're checking someone's details.
Yeah.
Where is the security? Like, you are actually uploading your document to an unknown server. If you're uploading
Yes.
that to a server, you don't know where it is going, and whether if these documents or data will be used in some other purpose or not. But if you integrate blockchain as a solution into such kind of platforms, it
Yeah.
gives you an encryption. There is a high security, which definitely people can be rest assured that their documents will not be used or maybe misused by some other company. More than
That's right.
that, when you use those kind of MLM marketing, as you know that people are smart, so what they do in MLM, they create multiple different accounts. I mean, say I am a person and I am using 2, 3 different accounts in the MLM structure, right?
Yeah.
So duplicate of one person, whether that person is a real person or a AI bot, you cannot actually track it until unless you put an encryption level over it. Okay. Now that encryption level only comes with the help of blockchain in these kind of systems. Okay. There are other methods, there are other ways where you can create security, but in these kind of businesses, definitely you can integrate blockchain to give, number one, the encryption. Number two, you wipe out all those kind of duplicate elements in the system. Like, nobody can then create a fake account and say that I have got 10 people under me. All these 10 people probably are not real people. They are maybe bot. So you don't know. So those kind of structures can be eliminated utilizing the help of blockchain. And that's the fun part of it. And the fascinating factor is when you use such kind of blockchain solution, well, your income level and your security level goes really up, and you create an ecosystem with such kind of elements. And in today's world, to be very honest, guys, ecosystem works and works best at its best. In fact, I
Yes.
know a lot, many of those kind of skincare product companies who have created their own ecosystem. They have created the beauty care treatment ecosystem, and within which people have made a huge number of money, and people are doing amazing work with those kind of stuff. In fact, during COVID also that actually happened. People
Yeah,
who
yeah,
have
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
people who have healthcare products, people who have immunity boosting elements, people who have structures on probably utilizing the digital currency, they have used these kind of method to solve issues. Yeah.
Through ecosystem.
Yeah, of course. Would you like to give example of maybe one or two of more traditional business owners whom you made? Maybe somebody else?
Yeah, before it was uh in early of 2020. I met someone again. He was also producing some products, but not in Malaysia. Somewhere else. They 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 asked me to work with them, but working with them, it was required for me to go overseas. It was I was unable to work with them online, like work from home. And I was like, okay, then how can I make it? They said, yeah, no, it's good. It's about direct selling.
Mm-hmm.
You will come here. We will also give you accommodation and whatever you need. With a very even the salary was not too high. Just just as long as I could live, I could survive. It was good for my own survival. Um, you come here every day. We have our own company, but you should go introduce our product, to the people. Like, it was like I come to different shops or even different companies or different people to introduce about this product, to talk to them. If they want, they will buy. I will earn like that. And I was like, it's already it was late of 2019. I said, now it's already 2019 and you still working like this. They also had some services like marketing services, and it was, for me, it was like, and I had to work each day 8 hours, 8 to 9 hours. When I asked him, why are you working like this, he said, no, I strongly believe in traditional business. I hate technology. I hate to work online because he believed that everybody is working online. They're scammers. I said, everyone, all of them, 99.9% of them, they're scammers. I said, but scammers can do it in traditional way. No. In traditional way, there is no way for people to scam. It's only online. This this social media, that one they mentioned, which platforms, all are scammers. I don't want any one of my staffs to work like this. But I already rejected because I tried my best to tell him, look, now the best method to work is online. Now this technology can help you to grow. Okay, I know, you know what I told him? I said, okay, you say they're scammers. Okay, how about you? No, I'm not. So okay, if you are not a scammer, technology can help you. I already explained to him, although Arijit, we were not business partners, we were not working with each other, but I knew because I studied about that. And then he said, no. If you think in this way, no, I don't want you to work for me. I said, I'm happily living here. I hope you will get your steps, hopefully. But before that, before we wanted to cut off, the call, he said all of my staffs after 1, 2, or maximum 3 months, they will disappear.
So I'll tell you
And that was
the
like,
main
oh no,
issue.
wonder.
I'll tell you the main issue, guys. I mean, you have worked in a couple of other companies and you are sharing that. Practically, when you look at any kind of company, any kind of structure, it's a common problem in traditional business owners. The traditional business owners have a different kind of understanding, I would say, regarding technology. Either the fear of adoption, and
Yes.
sometimes they don't feel that they can update with the latest generation. So it's not about always being online, but it's always like being updated. For an example,
Being updated.
if you have a factory, if you have a manufacturing unit, if you have probably a trading house, in today's world, you can't imagine a company without utilizing an inventory management system, or maybe a payroll management system, or even for your attendance of employees. Nowadays, people don't use so-called those traditional methods of keeping things in books. In today's world, people put CCTV camera and check things up, who is coming and who is going, utilizing either camera or uh, your print on the wall, or you scan your retina, or sometimes you just scan the thumb to check that whether the person is taking an entry or they are taking an exit. You look at banks, you look at universities, you look at companies, people are utilizing that. So not necessary that you have to be online, but yeah, it's necessary that you have to be updated with those kind of systems. Now, when you talk about a company probably deny to become so adaptive about latest technologies, the main challenge is when they want to grow, the growth factor gives them a complete different kind of hiccup. I'll give you a one live example. I know a good number of traders in various different parts of Europe, and in some countries in Europe, as you know, there are a lot of trading houses who deals with probably oils, I mean, oil to eat, you know, or
Yeah.
sometimes vegetables, or sometimes spices. So when they trade, or sometimes seafood, their trading usually happens sometimes within the country, but when they go out of their country, maybe in some another country, they need to keep track of all those kind of structure, all those kind of system, all those kind of people whom they are working with. They are local partners, they are local distributors, they are suppliers. So the best possible way is make things available either in Web 3.0, or probably create a system within their own core network, either utilizing the net, that they can keep track of their sending materials. In fact,
Yeah.
sometimes keeping track of their sending materials utilizing ships are necessary. Otherwise, they will never ever understand whether their products are actually reaching in the right kind of place, and whether it is being distributed. And regarding taking money, when they supply, of course, on the basis of a POC, probably they are doing it. If they don't get the money back, how they will sustain? So tracking of those kind of system, utilizing the government system, which is being updated in today's world like anything. If you look at Africa, the African ministries are updating their entire mechanism. So which means if you want to enter in some country, like, as you know, we are doing the Ghana World Leader Summit in October, end of October. So the ministry is
That's right.
supporting the entire cause of bringing other business people in the country. As you know, in December 2022, again, we are doing World Leader Summit online. There also, we are doing it online because that's the best place where you can bring all those people in a common platform, and they can interact and talk with each other. So if I
Yeah,
give
that's the world of
example,
technology. That's the world of technology.
yeah. So when somebody says that there are scammers, of course, definitely there are scammers in the internet, because they are from the real world. So it's not about that in internet there are scammers. Scammers exist in real world. That's why they can
That's
use
the thing.
technology to do the same thing.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point.
So
Yeah.
it's not about that online is full of scammers. It's basically the world is like that. So you will get good people, you will get bad people. But in
That's
internet,
right.
you can, yeah, but
That's
in
right.
internet, you can easily cross-check and verify someone's profile. And definitely there are ways and methods, which is actually we are doing. We call it as a due diligence. So in our accelerator, in our ecosystem, in our fundraising process, we have a very strong due diligence process, which is not happening only in online. It is online plus offline. utilizing the methods of artificial intelligence, you can understand whether the person is real or not, what is their work pattern, what is their style, and whether it is a real person with a real good profile with a good network or not. So there are various different kind of methods like this, which can help and enable any other business person to understand how they can grow and expand their business, guys. So this is an interesting topic, actually. Probably we can continue this with some more examples specific to some industries, so that lot many of people can get some idea that technology actually enables acceleration instead of talking about probably untrusted networks. Trusted network today's world works best. I'd love to give some tips to the audience. If you're using Facebook, Facebook is not about making a great business profile. Facebook is good for your brand building. Facebook is good for probably shouting to people that, hey, I'm doing this. And maybe in your personal profile, you're sharing your personal pictures, what you're doing, what is your work. Maybe you're having some good time with friends. You're sharing that. But if you look at LinkedIn or any other network, those are basically more professional, wherein you can utilize those kind of platform. Like I can give very closed door business network portals, wherein actually you can do trusted business inside those kind of platforms. So using internet is the key. I mean, which platform you are using for what purpose? Like LinkedIn is very good for if you are looking for a great brand building, you want to touch base a lot of youth. So there are TG, there are target group, there are age groups who use internet in different purposes. Instagram, if
Yeah.
you look at, not a lot many of people aged above 50 use Instagram. Okay. But if you
Yeah.
look at our age group of 30 to probably 40, you will get a lot many of those kind of people who are professionals. They are using LinkedIn, they are using Instagram, they are using Facebook, they are using Twitter. There are a lot many of those kind of popular network which people would love to use. Snapchat is a great tool. Clubhouse is another great tool for discussion point. But it depends which target group you want to tap in. You just can't
That
hear and say that I'll be everywhere because my product is for everyone. It's very difficult. You need to define your marketing strategy in such a way so that you target your right kind of target group. And
yeah.
there, graphic designing, digital marketing, internet brand building, ASO, SEO, all these kind of things plays a very vital role. So we'll be more than happy if somebody is looking for such kind of services, which includes, I mean, it can start from the basics like web designing to up to any kind of high-end deep tech technology solutions. We'll be more than happy to help if anybody is looking for that. Gaz is the key person. She's dealing with all those kind of inquiries and communications. So I request our audience to probably get in touch with her. And of course, if you are looking for our direct connection, it's www.coinnovateventures.com. You can go there, check the kind of factors that we deal with, including definitely the funding services that we have. So you can probably talk to us, communicate with us. We'll be happy to help and communicate with you.
That's great. Very well explained. Just one more thing to our audience. Guys, if you want to understand more about us and how we are able to help you, I suggest you to watch the previous episodes on our official YouTube channel of World Leader Summit, Arijit Bhattacharya or Graziella Zadeh. And one more thing I would love to say, we are not only into fundraising, we are into networking. We are able to help to extend your business worldwide. We are into real estate. We are into health wellness. We are also into art. For example, if you are an artist and you would love to promote your own art to the world, we have our own platform to make it. If you are into real estate, if you are a developer, Mr. Arijit is an expert and he can help you as best as possible. For health wellness is also the same. So don't hesitate to contact us, to reach to us. In any way we can help, we are here to do. Thank you so much, Mr. Arijit, for joining me tonight. We will definitely come back to you guys with another informative video from Mr. Arijit. So stay tuned.
Thank you, guys. Stay tuned.
You're welcome. Thank you.